Yes. Good morning. Shalom. We are back to the protein box. I did not want to get up this morning. Six days ye shall work. Gotta go to work. Okay. Proverbs. Michelle. Proverbs 7. Yeah, look at my hair's a mess. I literally just woke up. I need to get a haircut. I need to shave too. I'm starting to look a little crazy out here. Alright, Proverbs 7. Oh boy. I need some caffeine in a second. My son, guard my words and treasure up my commands with you. Guard my commands and live, and my Torah as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding a close friend, to guard you against the strange woman, against the foreigner who flatters with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my lattice, and I saw among the simple, I perceived among the youths a young man lacking heart, passing through the street near her corner. And he went the way to her house, and in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And look, a woman met him, dressed like a whore, with a hidden heart. She was boisterous and stubborn. Her feet did not stay at her own house. Now in the street, now in the square, and at every corner she lurks. And she took hold of him and kissed him. She hardened her face and said to him, slaughterings of peace offerings are with me. Today I have paid my vows. Therefore I came out to meet you, to earnestly seek your face, and I found you. I have spread my bed with coverings, colored linens of Mitzrayim. I have sprinkled my bed with I have sprinkled my bed with myrrh, aloe, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of carnal love until morning. Let us delight ourselves with love, for my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took a bag of silver with him. He comes home on the day of the covering. With her many words she led him astray. With her smooth lips she seduced him. He goes after her immediately. Like an ox he goes to the slaughter, and as in chains a fool to the punishment, till an arrow strikes through his liver, like a bird rushing into a snare, and did not know it would take his life. And now listen to me, you children. Pay attention to the words of my mouth. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not go astray in her path. For many are the wounded she has caused to fall, and numerous all her killed ones. Her house is the way of Sheol, going down to the rooms of death. Yeah, there's been a theme in Proverbs these last couple of ones about being careful about the whore. Honestly, I think for us men specifically, we need to be very mindful about the dangers of harlots and whores. And it's so easy today. It's so easy today to, to view that stuff, to find ourselves led astray, lusting after other women, not our wives. With the easy access to social media, the easy access to the internet, the easy access to, all these things, it's more difficult today to be led into that ensnaring trap. And so, it's good that we have these warnings. It's good that we have, these words. It says here Guard my commands and live, and my Torah as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding a close friend, to guard you against the strange woman. You know, we need to be better about having these things written on our heart, knowing them, understanding the dangers that are out there. You know, like, we perceive evil as like always like the worst thing, but sometimes evil is subtle. Sometimes evil is like the innocent, you know, like banter between coworkers, or, you know, the somewhat, you know, risque texting that some people engage in. You know, I'm kind of lucky that I don't really text that many people, so I don't have the opportunity to do that. But I'm a truck driver, so I don't really have coworkers. So I guess I'm guarding against two things. There we go. Yah bless me, because he knows me. I told my wife I don't ever want to take loads into Las Vegas or Nevada in general, because there are brothels there. And I know myself. I'm not ashamed to admit that I know myself. I would be tempted way too much. They make it easy for truck drivers to visit those places. Big parking lots. You know, like, who would know? On the road, who would know? You know, and I'm also very grateful that we don't see as many lot lizards, at least out here where I am. We don't, I haven't seen any at all this year. Well, no, that's not true. I saw a few in Denver, but that's Denver. And luckily I don't stop at truck stops in Denver usually, because they're terrible, crowded, not fun. Like, there are certain areas of the country where truck stops are just gross. Just gross. Like, you pull into a truck stop, and when you open the door, the first thing you smell is piss. Yeah, that's disgusting, because some drivers, they don't, like, go to the bathroom. You know, they don't make time to walk up to the bathroom. They like, use a piss bottle and dump it on the frickin', like, right where we all walk, dude. Like, seriously. You know? Like, if you gotta use a piss bottle, at least have the decency to, like, you know, throw it away. Don't just dump it out freaking right in the areas that we all walk. But, you know, it's just, trucking has its own, you know, issues. Like, one things that I suffer from is, you know, just because I'm by myself a lot and I'm lonely, you know, I'm not gone too long from my wife, but there are days I do get lonely. There are days I do get tempted to look at things, you know, or Facebook. Facebook has actually been the bane of my existence. I've been thinking about getting rid of Facebook, to be honest. My wife got rid of Facebook. She realized that she was spending a lot of idle time on Facebook, you know, getting distracted from getting, you know, tasks and things accomplished that she wanted to do. And she realized that because she was spending too much time looking at Facebook, and so she got off of Facebook. She deactivated her account, and then she realized after she deactivated her account that she started looking at Instagram a lot, and realized she was doing the exact same thing, only with a new thing. And so she kind of was like, wow, I didn't even realize that. And so Facebook is degenerative, I think, you know. And honestly, I'm kind of just pissed with social media in general right now. I know this is waxing away from Proverbs, but it's a cesspool. You know, it's causing hate and division in our country. Like, I sometimes wonder, like, we as a country are devolving so fast, it scares me. But anyways, guard my commands and live. So Yah says, guard my commands and live. What are the commands? Well, the commands are Torah. And for all of those you nailed on the cross, people, yeah, look what Yeshua said. Not one jot, not one tittle shall pass until all pass away. Well, has all passed away? No. You know, maybe you should go read the front of the book again. Instead of just reading the back of the book, you should probably go read the front of the book and see what God, the creator of the universe, has to say about certain things. Things that we should be doing. Oh, happy Sukkot, by the way. I know it started like yesterday, but something like that. We had to do an early Sukkot. I know it's not our timing, it's Yah's timing, and we will get better at this. I swear we will. Part of the issue is that we don't really have a community. The other part of the issue is I drive a truck, so I take the time off that I can, when I can, to do these things. So we had an early Sukkot with the Festival, the Preparedness Festival. Golly, that hornet. I got some by a hornet on my leg yesterday. It's still like a little welt. Anyways, but yeah, happy Sukkot. And for those on you who are uninitiated in the feasts of the Father, Sukkot means tabernacles. It's a week long. Basically, it's a week long camping event. We're supposed to go into the wilderness. We're supposed to camp in tents. It's basically a chance and opportunity for us to be in the wilderness, to be, in the Father's creation. And it's basically He will tabernacle amongst us. And when I say He, I'm talking about Yeshua, Messiah, Jesus the Christ will tabernacle amongst us. It's us preparing for that day when we will be with Yeshua again. So it's a cool holiday. I mean, man, the Father is so awesome. His festivals are like freaking feasts and parties. Like, it's great. I'm really looking forward to the day when we can actually have a week-long feast. Just hanging out with our buddies, hanging out with our brothers and sisters, and just enjoying the creation of nature, and hanging out, having a feast, taking a week of just celebrating. I really look forward to that. Anyways, for those of you who can do it, that's awesome. For those of you who can't right now, get on it. I know I gotta get on it too. But yeah. All right, I'll catch y'all next time. Shalom.